Yeah, so we were just having a conversation about, what did you say? It was the choice to get is the guarantee to change, which I was like, oh my God, what was that? That was amazing.
Yes. Choice is the guarantee of changing the life that you desire.
Yes.
And there is no other way, because no one has your blueprint.
Correct.
And most of us are not even living our blueprint.
Correct.
But those days are over.
Correct.
I'm here to announce those days are over.
Did you hear that? She said it.
Yep.
Take note.
Yep. I want to read my own blueprint now.
Correct.
So
it's the only way forward.
It's the only way forward, but it's the only way for truly satisfying
yourself.
Myself right. And who I am. And I don't think we know how to satisfy ourselves because we've worked so hard to please others and
Correct.
to get in the right line at the right time. And nothing's wrong with that. But there has to be self-satisfaction for the feeling, the excitement, the joy, the goodness.
And the celebration.
And the celebration of who we are so we can celebrate somebody else.
Correct.
So we are going to be the leaders in celebrating ourselves and dragging you along.
Yes.
Except the dragging will become agreement at some point.
Right.
You'll be happy all the time. Not happy all the time, but satisfaction is just so quieting and loving, and I'm good. I'm
There's like a sweetness to it.
Yes.
Like you're just calm. It's the calm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your nervous system can relax. You can relax.
Yeah, because you're not pushing the stone uphill, downhill, or rescuing yourself. And there's that stone goes all different directions, and we keep trying to push, wait, hold it down. And when you stop doing all of that, that's where satisfaction becomes part of the drill, because pushing the stone uphill never brought satisfaction.
No.
Because it wasn't our job.
No.
So it never can. And stopping the stone was never our job. So all of those little silly things that we did, which were taught innocently and purpose was served. So now we're coming out of that and seeing that our purpose is to be ourselves.
Yes.
And to express who we are and how we want to live. So I can express who I am pretty much okay, but I want to be able to continue expressing what that looks like, what I want to see in that life, what I want to see happening. I want to see the results. That's the real us. Just not standing still talking.
Right.
Not standing still expressing.
Yeah. And you can feel the difference in that.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you can feel when somebody's just like, wah, 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 wah.
Right.
You know what I mean? Versus like they're within themselves, connected to themselves and really feeling. You can sense that.
Yes. They're all in with you.
Yes.
And then you can tell.
Yes.
You can tell. And then you can also sense when someone is in
resistance,
is not connected but wants to know, but still keeps herself at such a distance.
Yeah.
You can hardly express yourself. You know, I would be like curtailing myself, like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
Wonder what's going on. So we start to feel those different vibrations and define them a little bit.
Yes.
And see where you land so that you can be who you are. And courage is always your second tool, because choice is your first one.
Right.
And then as you move forward and you see the right, the left, the back, forward, you need courage to decide how and when to direct yourself.
Yes.
You don't have to keep following. That's what I'm trying to say. And to dismiss following the crowd or being in a situation you don't want to be in or find a new job, that's still following, and it's not satisfying.
Right.
So what would change that? Put a little courage on that. Do a little research on that. Give yourself choices.
Yes.
I cannot tell you enough and reinforce enough that you need to find the choice that satisfies and brings you to the next question.
Yes.
Because that next question is an open door. And then the next question is an open door. But you might have to go through 5 doors to get it, maybe more.
Yeah, maybe more.
And people say, well, I don't want to do that much research. You have to, because now you have a different relationship with yourself.
Right.
And we can all settle where we are. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about that anymore.
Right.
We're talking about living a life of satisfaction, choice, joy, love, celebration.
Mm-hmm.
And those things come with choice of this is what I want to do. And there's always groups of people that do everything that you want to do.
Yeah.
So you'll never be short of friends.
Right.
You'll never be short of information.
Mm-hmm.
You'll never be short of choosing.
Mm-hmm.
So really use that guarantee of choice and courage to steer your car to the location you want.
Exactly.
And you'll get there. And that's and
with joy. And
I was just going to say that. And the journey is fun.
The scenic route is always way more fun to me. I'm like, ugh.
Right.
Expressway is like so boring.
Yep, exactly.
I mean, you get there faster, but it's like a boring faster. Whereas you take the scenic route, and there's so many little places.
Well, there's not satisfaction in speed unless you're driving the Indy 500. Yes. Go get your speed that way.
Right.
But this way, enjoying, loving, hugging yourself and those you love, that's satisfaction that is forever.
Yeah.
So if you need speed, find a way to enjoy something that is speedy. Go skiing. Do some of those sports that will satisfy that inner self.
That adrenaline.
For you. So I would recommend that. If you're going too fast in the day-to-day, you are missing 50% of your day easily.
Oh, probably even more.
Oh, more for sure. 50 is an easy choice. So you're doing that to avoid. You don't want to avoid anymore.
Yeah, that's
because
a big one.
What avoiding means
Yep.
something's going on and I don't want to know.
And you don't want to choose either, right?
Well, they don't. Well, they don't know, so they never get to a choice.
Right. Oh God.
I don't want to know, so you don't get to the choice. So if your day is rushing through every day, you are avoiding yourself, and you're worth loving and finding out what's going on. So slow it down.
Yep.
And just enjoy one thing in the day, and you'll start to find yourself making a different choice here and there, and that choice guarantees the change that you're looking. And everybody wants to be happy.
Yes.
And if we can find happiness in little parts, then we can start finding happiness in the bigger parts of our life and use courage to change.
Just like a house is built one brick at a time, right? And that's the start of slowing down and just enjoying the one thing. And I like how you made that really simple for people. You know what I mean? It's just one thing. You don't even have to look at 10. You get one, right?
You don't want to look at 10.
No, you don't.
Right.
But I mean, you don't even see it like that.
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
Like, okay, slow down and eat dinner with the family, right? Sit at the table. That's one thing. And that will shift to the next.
But if that's not possible,
Yeah.
make up what can make it shift. Use it. Remember, choice is options too. Choice is like that might be your desire. Sit down. Okay. That seemed to not work. What would work? Looking at this group of family that I have, how can I bring them together in a different way?
Yeah.
And make that satisfaction for not only me but them too. Because forcing doesn't get you very far.
No, that doesn't.
But part of that dinner and coming together is we want to hear from them. So what can we develop, create, have options about of having the same situation without a dinner? Because sometimes the kids are busy and you're all over the place.
Yeah.
But you don't give up that family nucleus. That's what you're yearning for.
Yeah.
So find your option and make that your choice for, oh, I'm so glad this is what we can do.
Yeah.
I can set 2 meetings a week that are fun. And they might be a game night.
Yeah.
Where you sit down and laugh and talk and they say, no, I've got homework. No, nope, you've got an hour. We're going to goof off and just make this day lighter.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, because we can become, even in choice and change and courage, we don't want to use those as rigid tools.
Right.
We want to say, well, if that doesn't work, what about this? And then the courage to change that. See what I mean?
So having the options, you're saying, like open it and expand it with options?
Open and expand. If you have an idea, for a family dinner. And come hell or high water, it's not working.
Yes.
You have options to take that 1 or 2 or 3 hours, or let's say it's from the time you sit down and the time you eat, you probably have 40 minutes.
Yeah.
So you can sit down with yourself and say, I have 2 meetings I want 40 minutes a day with the family. And I'm going to make them fun. I don't know. I'll serve all desserts.
Right.
We'll have a game night. But what they will be doing is bringing it together because that's what you're asking, really.
Gotcha.
So you have the option of that. Make that choice. But don't make the choice so rigid that
it
now
has to be that way. So then
then you're back to the living on the perimeter and you're not satisfied. Because I want to be together with them. Well, now you just came up with 80 minutes a week that you didn't have.
Yeah.
If they were 2 40-minute, I'm having cookie night, brownie night, I'm having ice cream night, and we're all going to sit down and have a good time. Or we're all going to watch this funny Christmas movie, and I'm going to serve popcorn.
Right.
Stuff like that has gone by the wayside because of the busyness.
Yes.
So you always have options to continue guaranteeing change and choice.
Gotcha. Very good. That's a great idea. So let us know what you do on that one, right? Leave the comments, see what options you came up with, what fun.
Yeah, we could use your options.
Yeah, celebrating the family together if, you're too busy for sports or the spouse gets home later, never available, then you make another available time, that makes it more fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's awesome. Yay. Have fun with that, guys.
Yeah.
See you later.